司会進行は神谷がお送りいたします。次のタイトルはトラックマニアサンライズ。カテゴリーはパズルプラススタンツ(2%) です。こちら解説の方がいらっしゃいません。遊んだことがあるとかね、ちょっと知ってるという方いらっしゃいましたら、解説をまたはチャットの方でね、補足等いただけると大変助かります。少しだけね、チェックしたんですけど、なんか、パズルは、マップにスタート地点とゴールとチェックポイントだけ最初初期で置かれていて、そこに用意されたパーツを置いてコースを作って、そしてそのコースを走って全てのチェックポイントを通ってゴールへ入ればステージクリアっていうのを繰り返すステージ、繰り返すカテゴリーみたいですね。なんかそういうモードがあるみたいです。で、それぞれ用意されているパーツはコースごとにバラバラなんで、それをこううまく組み合わせてクリアするんですけど、なんか RTA だからそのむちゃくちゃなコース作りなのか、もともとそういう風な想定なのかっていうのは、ちょっとパッと見た感じ、私には判断がつかなかったです。誰か有識者助けてくれっていう感じですね。で、スタントの方は、なんか、こっちもちょっと見てるだけだと、細かいルールが分からなかったんですけど、スケボーのゲームみたいな感じに、こう、トリックじゃないですけど、坂道使って、なんか、半回転とかしたら、それぞれポイントがついて、多分一定のポイントを獲得してゴールすればいいのかなんなのか、まあなんか、スタントプレイみたいな感じのアクションをいろいろやってゴールするっていうのを繰り返す感じです。いや、トラックマニアのトラックはそのトラックではないですね。で、今回走られる奏者さんは、そのパズルのカテゴリーで世界1位の記録を持っている方、ただ、そこまで、このトラックマニアサンライズは、トラックマニアシリーズの中では奏者が多い方ではなくてですね、全部で7人で、パズルカテゴリーはお二人しか走られてないんですね。
In addition to our two flagship events, we have a supportive community Discord with activities year-round, including Game of the Month and randomizer events. Our next FF event is Flame Fatales 2024, running from August 18th to the
トラックマニアシリー
25th.
ズ、一番人気なのはトラックマニア DS みたいで、こちらは奏者が56名いらっしゃいますね。で、サンライズは7名。で、一番奏者が多いのは、レースカテゴリーで5名いらっしゃいます。
Oh my goodness. You all are
異世界転生、そうだね。異世界転生といえばトラックはちょっと違うトラックですね。
Incredible. We have $250 from Anonymous with no comment. Thank you so much for the generous donation to Doctors Without Borders.
トラックマニアシリーズも
We also have
多い
25
で
from
すから
Anonymous that
ね。
says,
スリーズ&.com に登録されているだけでも33本登録されてますね。
We also have $25 from Chenzi Cody that says,
サンライズのトラックのアニメね。
I want to hear more of them. Let's make it happen. Thank you so much for that wonderful haiku, Chenzi, and your donation to Doctors Without Borders. I too love the haikus and really appreciate that those are coming in. So if you want haikus, I am down to see them, especially if they relate to our run. So speaking of our run, we're just about ready for our TrackMania Sunrise Puzzle plus any percent run. Speaking of which, we only have 96% left, only $300. Our runner, Rastats, is the TrackMania Speedrun spokesperson. He's promoted TrackMania various marathons, including both AGDQ and SGDQ, and he provides lots of resources to new TrackMania speedrunners. I've just gotten word that we're all set to go. Chat, audience, get ready to rack your brain and to fly high in style with Rastats TrackMania Sunrise Puzzle plus any stunts, any percent run. Rastats, we are ready when you are.
設定されて、達成されたら、パズルのカテゴリーが 100% になるっていうものだったんですけど、あと100ドル、あと180ドルですね。画面は来ましたが、ちょっとこれは滑り込む。
Independence Day, of course, to all Americans. I've got the American flag in the back. We will be running TrackMania Sunrise, a second TrackMania game to be released back in 2005. That was 19 years ago. Time flies. And I will be shortly presenting the category because it will be very packed, especially on the puzzle part. So we're going to play two game modes that are not very usual in the TrackMania franchise, which is a simulation arcade racing game. We've got the puzzle game mode where we will be playing through 33 tracks. So TrackMania is known for its in-game map editing.
奏者の方後ろにアメリカの国旗を貼ってるんですが、フランスの方で、多分このマントみたいに羽織ってんのフランスの国旗じゃないですかね。
If the incentive is met during the run. The routes can also change on some of the tracks because we need to optimize mapping time and driving time. And then we'll have a stunt portion, which will be very different and very nice. So without further ado, I am ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
ドネと達成したんで、パズル 100% ですね。あ、始めましたね。トラックです。今みたいにこうチェックポイント間をこうつないで、そして実際に走るというのがこのカテゴリーですね。で、今は平面のステージだったんですけど、すごいこう立体のステージとか、あとはなんかパーツがカーブしか用意されてないとかいろんなステージがあって、なんか見ていて普通にやってみたいなって思いました。ゴールさえすればあとはどうでもいいです。フットボート海に入ろうと、よくありますね。こうちょっとしたステージをクリアしていくタイプのレースゲームはちょっと苦戦してますね。車の速度はめちゃくちゃ速いです。
Let's go back into the track. And I think we got it.
パリでチェイスするやつとかね。余談ですけど、このゲームのレースカテゴリーの世界一位の奏者はパリでチェイスするゲームの世界一位の奏者さんでもあります。
There you go. We finally got it. Nice. All right. So
今度はゴールしましたね。
Switching to the further track. So this is divided in sections of 5 maps. So we will be going through 3 different cars. Right there, we'll be using the
ここは高さがあるのでこうやって登って上のチェックポイントを取った後は無理やりゴールすればよし。
After that, we have a track with a lot of elevation changes. So we're going to use 2 types of blocks. These this hill blocks and the straight blocks. So I'm just gonna place all of
画
the
面の
blocks
下
right
に
there.
用意されているパーツが表示されてるんですけど、ここだとこのちょっと坂になってるやつとなんか高いところの足場だけみたいな感じですね。でここはもうつながってないけど端と端で通り抜けるとか、結構工夫のしがいがありそうなカテゴリーに感じるんですよね。なんか海に落ちたけどよし。
This one will be another track where the alpha medal is a bit tricky because in TrackMania you can have some landing bugs. So the game is deterministic, which means if you do exactly the same inputs, you will get exactly the same result. But sometimes the game is a bit messy, just like this, for example. There you go. I just barely missed the jump.
あそこで、そのまま加速を速度維持したまま次飛び越えないといけないんで、ちょっと今のクラッシュは速度を失ってしまったのでやり直しましたね。
Hundreds of seconds. I will come back to it at the end of the puzzle section, just going through all of the tracks. After that, we will be going to another car, which is the island car.
この絵すごかったです。カーブしかパーツ用意されてないんですけど、カーブの傾斜をうまく組み合わせて、ほぼほぼストレートの道にするという。
Which is why the incentive should have been increased by about 10 minutes. This one very easy. We just want to go as fast as possible to the finish line. So we're gonna go into the straightest line
で
possible.
ここは3箇所のチェックポイントを通り抜けてゴールへ向かうんですが、横から通り抜けて S 字みたいな感じにして抜けていきますね。
And you need to get into the finish line as fast as possible. This track is very interesting because you need to build up a specific amount of speed in order to make the jump. I'm gonna play it on keyboard and not on controller right there.
これまっすぐ行くと多分速度が足りないから一度ぐるっと回って加速するための距離を稼いで、多分これでギリギリなんじゃないですかね。結構ギリギリですね。まっすぐ行くと速度が足りないんです。今のダメだったの。
So TrackMania is a game where you can play with a wide range of input devices. Most people play on a controller pad, but you also have a lot of competitive players that play with a keyboard with only 4 keys. Right there, I got it right there just by releasing. Nice, and you can also play with.
割とよく考えられたなんかカテゴリーとかゲームモードだなって思いますよ。
And right there, we're switching to one of the more terrible maps in terms of mapping because you have a lot of different blocks to place, and you have to build the smoothest path possible.
これ多分3つの長さのパーツがあって、それをなんかうまく組み合わせてぴったりゴールまで道をつなげるみたいな。
This is going to be a bit of an unsmooth transition, and right there I can just let my hands apart because this is a press forward map. If you don't know what
つないでさえしまえばあとはまっすぐ行くだけなんで。
just press forward, and with the editor, some people have been able to
速度がどこまでも上がっていくんです。最大何キロまで出るんだろう。
This map will be very easy, only going to use 4 different platform blocks on a very flat surface.
ここも4箇所の離れたチェックポイントを足場でつないでいくんですけど、確か用意されている足場の数がすごい少なくて、さっきみたいに折り返ししたり、あとスタート地点だけちょっと高いんでそれを使ってジャンプとかして、すごいうまく考えられてるなっていう感じですね。But on some of the cards, it's completely fine to play with a keyboard. So we got all of the medal driver on this one. And now we'll switch to the third car of this game. So this game, as I said, was the second TrackMania game released back in 2005. It introduced 3 new cars after the original game back in 2003. And this is probably one of the weirdest TrackMania cars
where it slides out very, very
こ
easily.
こもどこをつないで
This car
どの順番で
it's
回
in
る
the
か
French Riviera.
ゴールさえすればその後は
Yeah, it's very difficult
もう
to
車がどうなっても大
On
丈
the
夫
next track, you will need to be very precise with placing the different blocks. You have 6 different block types, but I think we're only gonna use 4 of them.
なんかす
So
ご
I'm
い
gonna
す
place
ご
a
いつなぎ
corner
方して
right
ます
there.
ね
And I have to be very careful not to miss a block because I will only realize that on the driving part, and this will be very important on the later tracks, as you will see that we will need to do.
車1台分通る
This game, the pointer that you
道
see,
が
the
つな
yellow
がってれ
pointer
ば
is
よし
not removable, so I
狭
need to put it away from the screen if I can think of it during the run. And next track is one of the hardest in terms of mapping because you have to remember a very precise sequence of blocks on where to place them. So I'm trying to not mess it up. This one should go here, here, and this is also a hard one for the author medal. So I might just drive it once and then come back to it at the end of this puzzle
ちゃんと
section.
パーツを全部使うと
But
コー
if
スが
I
出
could
来上がり
do
ま
so,
した
that would
ね
be absolutely amazing. And we have time for 2 donations.
Wonderful. I have a $1,000 donation from Archive, and it says, the older TrackMania games have some very interesting game modes. It's cool to see them here at SGDQ. We also have $500 from Anonymous that says TrackMania or bust. Thank you so much for those incredibly generous donations. And also, just very, very quickly, wanted to say that we have a new incentive open for our Rabbit and Steel run, which is the 4-player Lunar Red Dark House. If met, the runners will showcase a lunar difficulty run, which is very hard, of the Red Dark House stage after the main Rabbit and Steel run. So go ahead and get those donations in. Back to you, Rastats.
I just missed it by 2/10, but we're going to come back to this track a bit later on so that we can switch to the others. Next one is going to be on the left line. On this one, we're going to place a very few blocks. On the any percent route, we only need to place 3 blocks, but just to be safe for the 100% route, I'm going to place a couple more blocks.
え
Because the first checkpoint is placed on the ground, but the second one is placed on the
ね
ground.
もう間は
So of blocks to reach.
ダートコース状態で
I'm
も
gonna have to be very careful. The
走れれ
car
ば
is
よ
still
し
outside there, so gonna have to respawn.
なるほど
And
最後は
also
そうやっ
to,
て飛
get
ぶ
it clean. So we've got some nice soundtrack on this game with some with a couple songs. Up, okay, we got it. Okay, and we need to finish within 15 seconds something. 15:19 should be enough. I don't have my light speed on the side, so I can't really check for overtimes. I forgot to set that up. Now we are back to Tangram 2, which is very similar to Tangram 1 that we played before. To get the offer medal, we're going to place 2 additional blocks compared to the any percent route, which are these 2 blocks, which will allow us
車が
to
通れ
go
る
faster into the checkpoint. This could
幅
take
さえあれ
up to,
ば
1
OK っ
second.
ていう感じですか
And
ね
I'm going to tap the acceleration in the corner right there. Try to not hit, because this car, as I said, can easily slide out. So I'm going to release
大
very
きく
early
S の
here,
字に
and then
走っ
we'll
てチェッ
accelerate.
ク
I
ポ
don't
イ
think
ン
this is
トを
going to be
通
enough
過
for
し
offer
て
medal,
フィニ
but
ッシ
we
ュ
might
か
come
な
back to it if needed. 23:19 should be alright by a few. Yep.
確かにゴールした先にジャンプ台が用意されてますね
Brainstorm, which is going to be the 4th part of the run. We are going back to Bay. Up. Wait. Did it work?
これはなんだ
Probably.
また
Well,
海
I
の
will
向
check.
こうに
No,
ールがあるか
okay,
ら
I just forgot one single block right there. Very important to put a red block so that you don't have the fence at the end. I'm gonna stop accelerating, then keep accelerating again, and finish in 5 seconds.
そこにあるの
This is probably the shortest track. Didn't get 80, so I can retry that. Try to release a bit less. Up, release, boom, reaccelerate, and now you can see that I'll be a bit faster. 5 seconds.
なるほどねその向こうにある道路は乗るための道路じゃなくって車を下に叩き落とすための
You only have 2 different kind of blocks, but you have a lot of elevation change, a lot of scroll wheel usage. So I'm gonna
ああやって叩き落とさないとゴールに入らないんだ
And we are only 2 people running this run at the moment. We just optimized the building and the driving part. And the fun fact, we live exactly in the same city in France. didn't get to meet yet. So shout out to Ventilator, of course, who has also been running this category. And some other people have also been running it because last year we organized a huge event for the 20-year anniversary of TrackMania. So yeah, this license is already 21 years old. Maybe some of you have discovered the license through TrackMania Nations Forever, which was a free-to-play game released back in 2008. There was also TrackMania Nations ESWC back in 2006. And now with this new track, we will find a new mechanic called tunnels. So I'm just gonna be very careful right there. So this is a very precision based run. I am not very good at precision, as you may have noticed on one of the first tracks. The nerves just were pretty high. So number 5 is gonna be this downhill block that I will place here. I'm gonna not forget to place a block at the exit of the tunnel right there, else it's not gonna work.
なんか左上の方でちょっとだけ道路を途切れさせてるのは速度調整のために1マス道路なしにしてるんですかね。
You could still get the upper middle with the any% there, but it's a bit harder. So I'm just using this route instead so that I don't have to release that out there. And I can smash myself into the wall.
道路がないとその分加速が止まったんで、速度調整用に1マスだけ設置してなかったんですね。
This next track is going to be RNG Fest. As I said, this game is deterministic, which means that if you do exactly the same inputs, you have exactly the same results. But it's a bit of a chaos theory game.
今度はめちゃくちゃ広いけど、置いたのは4箇所ぐらいジャンプ台。どこにジャンプ台を置くかっていうのが重要なステージなんですかね。
So this is the next jump that is going to be very, very hard because you have to aim pretty well, and then you can have some weird stuff happening to the car. I'm going to release a bit. And then just hope to make the jump. Okay, I made it. The car is very bouncy. It's a 4x4 SUV. So a familiar car, but very lightweight and bouncy. And the camera is also giving you motion sickness on this track a lot. So I hope you're not getting a D.
これ、奏者さんはやり込んでるんですごいスムーズに設置していきますけど、実際初見でプレイすると、これで合ってんのかなって設置してみて、走ってみて、時間が足りなくなって、それは自分の腕の問題でカバーできるのか、それともそもそもの置き方が間違っているというか、適切ではないのかとか、すごい考えさせられそうな。
To hit ourselves into the air. You have the world record strategy on this track is absolutely insane. It uses a bug called the Uber bug, which some people from the TrackMania community might know, and that is the most prevalent in TrackMania Stadium, the main environment.
なるほど。
We're just gonna flip into the air. Same here, we're gonna do the same thing. Do a backflip and then go straight into a finish line. On the second jump, I could have gone straightly into a finish line.
ジャンプ台をジャンプ台と普通のジャンプ台と思っちゃダメなんだね。
Quite a bit of time on the start of the run. This is one of the tracks where we optimize the build the most. We only place just a couple of blocks. These are of course not the optimal lines for a world record, where you place almost all of the building blocks.
そして今度はなんか巨大なすり鉢状のステージになりますが。
Developed by Nadio, I think I said it, a French studio. And yeah, the community in this game is very nice. It's very based on a community partage, just sharing maps.
スムーズに加速したままで抜けていきましたね。
Very friendly community. So if you've never played TrackMania, you can give it a go. It's very encouraged. It's a pretty hard to pick up game, easy to play but hard to master, to be honest. Right there, okay, this is the booster that I need to place. So this is the strat that I use for 100%. It's faster than any percent, but the building takes a bit more time. まっすぐチェックポイント通るんじゃなくて、回り込んでチェックポイント抜けながら加速をしてゴール。 After that, we will switch to a drunken tunnel, so another map with some tunnels. I'm going to enable the tunnel game mode with the W key, and then play this track. On this track, the world record strat is also a bit crazy. It does some U-boat bugs as well, because as you will see, on the next part, we are driving on grass and we are instantly slowed down by a lot. I didn't land super fast, so I'm not sure if this will be 80. I could drive it again because
ダートだと速度が落ちる。で、道路の置いてないアスファルトみたいなところは速度が上がらない。で、設置した道路の上なら速度が上がるみたいな感じなんですね。
Air brake in order to stabilize the car. This is very useful in a TrackMania game to press the brake button. And there you go, saving over half a second just by getting a much cleaner landing. After that, we've got a track called the left speed. So the first track was called the right speed. Now it's the left speed. And same here, we're just going to build as much speed as we can.
これも左側の円状のところで加速をしてから元の道に戻るっていう感じなんですかね。
Try to remember where to exit. So drive smooth, exit here. Don't go for another round around the clock. Then get enough speed for that jump. Drive on the reverse boosters. Get enough speed and finish the map with the alpha medal. Final map of this block will be Pillar of Summer. So this one, you have a lot of different strategies to collect the checkpoint. When I discovered the run, I had a lot of trouble to get the alpha medal. I was trying to get the checkpoints from this side up to the other side, but the fastest way is indeed to get them just from top to bottom. And we will have to be very careful with landing bugs right there, which can happen, which is why I'm going to do an immediate air brake right there. Hope that I don't lose a lot of speed. Hope that I make that jump as well. Nice. And then I can jump here. This is another blind jump that I will have to do right about here. Try not to slide out. Hope that I didn't forget any blocks. And then I will be able to finish that map. And boom. All right. So 2596 with Pillars of Summer. After that is done, we can go to
一応なんかチェックポイントの抜ける方向みたいなのも矢印で示唆されてるんで、それがなんか開発側の想定したルートを作るためのヒントなんでしょうね。で、なんかそのチェックポイントとは反対向きに抜けてったり、よくわかんない動きをしてるときは、きっと RTA 用の謎ルートなんですかね。
Be careful. I don't think this is going to be enough. I lost quite a bit of speed. I still got it. Nice. So I won't have to come back to that map. Simple line. You have a lot of different strat on that one. I think the what we call strat using an overworld, so the blocks don't directly connect into the finish. Okay, I messed up on that part. I used the block number 2 instead of block number 4. So this is why you have to be very careful with the block usage.
これはなんかうねうねしたパーツだけでなるべく最短でゴールまでつなげて、あとは加速しつつゴールすれば結構余裕を持って
you can slide out with the coast car. This one is also very interesting. You have a lot of different solutions for the map. I'm gonna get the checkpoints in this order, which you will soon see. Okay, I forgot this like this, jump, down, down, down. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 4, 3 from right to left. And I think that what we call does the opposite, but this is very easy to build and to remember. Very easy to slide out apparently as well. So here, gonna be careful. What we're gonna do here
でもなんかチェックポイントの向き関係ないのかな。今回全部同じ方向向いてるし。
Straight into the finish line in 23 seconds flat. We got the alpha medal. A strange motif. This one is also pretty cool. You have 2 levels. We're gonna connect the 2 levels with the slope blocks. I'm gonna place the blocks here. We're going to also place some roadblocks right there so that we can exit the upper level to drop down to the lower level. And we're going to claim all of the checkpoints in a clockwise pattern. So first this checkpoint, then this second one. I'm building the route very safe right there. This roadblock that allows me to drop down to a lower level. I could have placed it 1 block early, but then I could have gotten way more.
トラック違いですね、それは。
And then up, we're just gonna get the last checkpoint.
ぶつかったら異世界転生する方ではなく、走る方の、走る場所側の方ですね。
Rabbit's Holes, this is probably one of the most nightmare tube map. As you can see, we have a lot of tunnel blocks to place. So absolutely very easy
なんか
to
めちゃくちゃ
miss out
広い
on
ス
the
テージが
one
出てき
block,
た。
and if you only realize 40 seconds into a run, you are very, very sad. Trust me, it has happened many times before when I was hunting this category. So I'm gonna drop down this block right there. Try to not forget a single one of them. This one is unforgettable. This one as well. Go down into ground surface.
実際トラックで走る方のゲームもありますし、RTA でね、走られたこともあるんで、知らない人からすると、カタカナでね、トラックマニアって書かれると、どっちのゲームなんだろうとは、確かに見るまでわからないかもしれないですね。
I'm going to brake right there in order to not slide out. Then I can drive it into the grass. So the graphics for that game look pretty good for
トラックをデコって走るゲームとか、ヨーロッパをトラックでぐるぐる回るゲームとかね。
And then drive through the map into the finish in 38 seconds. Up, there you go, nice. And the three final tracks of the
ESA の方では、ユーロトラックシミュレーターだったかな。
It's called Final Speed. It's very similar to
$25 でやってましたね。
But this time we're going to use a booster and we're going to use it twice in order to build momentum. So I need to place all of the blocks right there.
これもまた
the path on this map for keyboard and
速度が足りないから、
because it's way easier to slide out on keyboard.
ここが
So ventilator
速度が足りないから、このループを一周して加速してからはいや。
And right there, we're just gonna get a lot of speed up to 868 speed. Maximum speed in TrackMania is 1000 kilometers per hour. Some people have managed to go over that limit, but it's mostly 1000.
これまたあれなんでしょうね。とにかく距離を作って速度を上げればいいっていうもんじゃないんでしょうね。たまにゴールのね、フィニッシュのバーにぶつかって失敗してる時もありますし。
But there you go. As you can see, I just clicked slightly off track. We'll place these blocks. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 8, 7, 6, 5 in the blocks order. So this one, okay, I forgot to place one block, so I'm going to have to place block
スター
7
ト
here.
とゴールはすごい近いんだけど、チェックポイントが残り2つの島に1個ずつ。
But this will be absolutely fine. And final block will be block number 7. Up, map looks good. We can start driving on it. And we have time for 2 donations.
Wonderful. I have a couple quick ones. We have $50 from Nightwig that says more TrackMania, more TrackMania. I also have
微妙に用意されてるパーツがなんか高低差があるんで走りにくそうですね。
We also have $50 from Liftam1 that says more TrackMania, please, and a very quick $25 from Haiku Train Woo Woo that says puzzles 100%, stunts any percent, incentive met just in time. Thank you for all of those
これ
fabulous
結構ずっ
donations.
とカーブで
Thank you everybody for all of the donations.
奏者さんのドライビングテクニックも求められそうなステージになってますね。
And boom, 48. I played it very, very safe. I usually drive it in 46 seconds. Final map of the puzzle section. We're gonna drive it very safe. So we're gonna place. We only have one type of blocks on this map, which are these sloped blocks.
それだけでいいの？
What we call strat just goes through the checkpoint in a
上
very
から降りながらチェックポイントを回収していって一番下の段でさっき作った坂を登りきればゴール。
That's 4. Then I drop down to this level. I get 6 checkpoints now. So 1, 2, 3. Maybe you can count with me in the room. 5, 6. I'm gonna break right there. Get the checkpoint. After that, this is 3 checkpoints, so this is number 2. Then this will be number 3, and we'll drop down to the final level. So this point to do quick 180. and then finish the map.
で
And then we'll go back
反
to
対
all
回
the
り
ones
して
where
た
we
か
didn't
ら
get
チェ
the
ック
off
ポイン
medal,
ト
so
抜
that
け
we
た
can
時
complete that
に
puzzle
なんかリ
100%
スター
one.
ト的な
Hoping
の
that
で
I will
今
not fail
方
too
向を
straight
戻し
and
たんで
that
す
I
か
will
ね。
be
あ、
precise with
なる
the
ほどね。
inputs,
チェッ
but
クポイ
should
ン
be
トに書いて
alright.
る矢
Ah,
印というか、あれ
59.95,
は
that's
旗
more
の
than
位
enough.
置、
Full
旗の
of
向きでもあり、
boom, boom, boom.
リスター
Let's
トした
see
時
how
の
many
向いてる
maps
方向
we
でもあ
have
るのかな。
remaining. So we got one here, and we've got one here, high and loose, and we've got two here.
あ、これで
So I'm going to start with some of the
パ
easy
ズル
ones.
を
We're
す
going
べ
to
て
start
ク
with
リアした
double
という
jump,
ことでしょ
hoping
うか。
that we get some nice bounce. So need to be very precise here. I hope to land clean. Okay, I lost some speed, so I'm going to have to restart it. So yeah, some of these off middles are pretty hard. These were made by the
あ、このステージ
creator
だ
of
け
TrackMania,
0コンマ
and yeah, back then they were
03
much
秒
harder
オ
than
ーバー
now.
してるから
Now
もう
in
一回
these
走っ
seasonal
て、お、ぴっ
campaigns on
たり。
TrackMania 2020, the off middles are much easier, except for the last campaign that just released on July 1st, where we had one medal that was only met by 7 people after
ああ、
12
なるほ
hours,
ど
if I
ね。
remember correctly.
普
So
通
that
に
was
クリア
actually
する
insane.
だけじゃ
High
な
and
く
lows is
て、
gonna be a
カ
bit
テ
of
ゴ
a
リが
struggle. So what we're
100%
gonna
に
do
変わ
is
っ
do
たから、
harbor ramps. Hope that we get good
なんか
RNG on this one.
取れてないと
Remember,
ころ
this
を
is the track where we missed it by
回
only
収、
3
目標
hundredths
タ
of a
イム
second.
を上回ってしまったと
So
こ
we'll
ろを
just
回
hope that
収
we can get
に
it clean.
再プ
Problem
レイし
with
てるって
this
感じです
map
かね。
is
こ
that
こも、
the
ここもやっぱ
RNG
り
happens after
さっきと
25
同じ
seconds.
で
So we
0
have
コ
to
ンマ
collect a lot
03
of
秒。
time. As you can see, we lost 0.5 second on my PB.
あ、ここか。ジャン
I
プ
mean,
台
my
を設
PB
置
is
すると
0.5
ころ
seconds
ね。
behind, sorry.
Really quickly,
Okay,
just
this
want to
is-
jump in and say we have gone up to $775,000 raised for Doctors Without Borders during this run. Thank you so much for all of your donations.
Thank you very much. Maybe we can reach 777,777 to bring me more luck for the run. That would be cool.
Yes, that sounds perfect. Donate for that.
You can tell me when we reach
あ、
it.
今度は余裕を持っ
Absolutely
て。
will.
All right, so this one we got it. Nice. And
で
then I think
奏者さん
I
の
only
車
have
も
two
ゴースト
remaining,
も
which are the
並
two
んで
others.
海へ飛
So
ぼ
we're
うしま
gonna
した
start
ね。
with base starter. I will have to drive very, very close to the wall on this one to get an 837.
今度は0コンマ05秒短縮しないといけない。
Oh, I got it first try.
あ、ぴ
Let's
っ
go.
たり。
Okay, my start of a run was very, very bad, especially on the second track where I had a lot of trouble, but we made it nice. I'm getting more and more confident, and this one we're only missing 0.2. We have our ghost to help us to know if we are on track or not to get it. So I lost quite a bit of time right there. There you go. I can already save
多分
0.24.
シンプルな
My
ステー
second
ジ
half
ほ
of the map was
ど
pretty good. I'm gonna full
あ
release here.
の
Then
ちょっと
tap
ずるい
acceleration, do a turnaround.
なん
and
か
I
コー
stand
ス
out.
作り
Okay.
ができない
I
ん
think
で
that's how I'm gonna have to restart. This
ギリ
is
ギリ
one
に
of
なっ
the
てしまうんじゃない
hard
ですか
turns
ね。
on the map.
で、めちゃくちゃ目標タイムに対して余裕を持ってゴールしているところは、開発側が想定しているコース作りよりも大幅に短縮するようなコース作りをしているところじゃないですかね。 さっきの8秒のステージなんて本当一つのチェックポイントで 0 コンマ01秒ずつ短縮してギリギリって感じでしたし。
Alright, come on, let's get it. I don't have the audience
You've
to
got
cheer for me,
this.
but okay.
パズルを正しく解いた上で最高の走りを見せろよという開発側からの、ね、挑戦ですね。
Come on, come on. I drove it now. This is not going to be enough. Ah, I'm missing 1/10 now. Okay, come on. Just a few
まだ
times.
0コンマ11秒足りないですね。
I just need to get a bit of a cleaner start on that map. Okay, this is a drift. It's alright. Didn't lose me a lot of time. This is very clean. Full brake, then immediately steer like this. 0.3 ahead. Tap, 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 acceleration.
今回は結構ゴーストに差をつけてるんで、このままいけば
And I think we
やっ
have
た
it.
か。
Okay, puzzle part of the run is done in I don't know how many minutes.
クリアしました
And we
ね。
will do the stunt section right now, which will be very, very different. So there you go, all green medals on the puzzle campaign. We can go to stunts now. I hope you're ready to fly high in style, as you said.
これでパズルカテゴリーが終わりました。で、ここからスタントカテゴリーですかね。こうやってジャンプ台みたいなのを使ってトリックを決めていくとポイントを獲得できるんですね。で、おそらく一定のポイントですが、今回137ポイントですね。違うのかな。ターゲット137って書いてるけど、おそらく一定のポイントを獲得してゴールすればクリアという感じでしょうね。
Up and then land flat and hope to get 81 points. I got more than enough, almost got 81 just with that single stunt. We can then go through a finish line. So you have a timer. If you reach the finish line after the timer, you lose 10 points every second. And this is the moment that I fear the most in the entire run.
やってることはね、スケボーゲームでありがちなやつですけど、残念ながら車なのでね。トリックの決め方はもうめちゃくちゃだよみたいな感じで、ジャンプ台が用意されてればいい方ですね。こうやってもうデコボコを使ってピンボールみたいに回転をしてポイント獲得するしかないですね。ほとんど事故ですね。
There is definitely not a setup on this. You just gotta go straight and absolutely pray. So if you could send some pray emote in the Twitch chat to encourage me, maybe this would be good. Oh, wait. Maybe if I get lucky with a second stunt and I finish in time, this could be 178 points.
スタントプレイって大変なんやなと思いますね。これどこまで奏者さん制御できるんですかね、この回転を。
I'm missing it, but 8 points. I told you this track was an
8ポイント足りない。
And this is only the silver medal. So imagine the gold and the alpha medal. The founder of the game, it is really cooked on all of these stunt medal. Okay. 117. This is much better.
今回はちゃんと着地までして、1回目で117稼いだからいけるか。
Oh, this looks good. Come on. Oh, yes, nice. We got it. Amazing.
超えましたね。
Now we can finish just in time. Okay, now we can sweat. As we can say in French, on peut respirer. And now we can go to one of the later tracks. So we go to the second section. So track number 4, 5, and 6. And in the audience in Minneapolis,
ハーフパイプがいっぱい用意されてるのかな。これをハーフパイプと呼んでいいのかわからないですけど。
If you keep on steering during the entire jump, this will be a master jump, but this is very, very difficult to achieve. So this is why you have to stop steering most of the time. So I'm just going to stop steering right there. So of course, on what we call runs, they always get the master's stunts because they restart over and over again. On this one, we're going to get the gold medal because it's very easy to get. So there you go, and we have one final gold medal to get, and after that we will only need the silver medals. Strats for this map very easy if you want to get a gold medal as well. Just do 180,
今度は加速をつけて横回転。
Then you will stop accelerating right as you enter the booster, so right about here. Keep accelerating here, and
180度ターンだと37ポイントしかもらえないです。
Land on the booster, and then finally do another 360. And this is your tutorial to get a gold medal on aquaplaning. Hopefully this is enough. Yeah, there you go. Nice, we got it.
さっきまでのがゴルフだったかというとゴルフかもしれんなですけど、今回はスケボーですね、ほぼ。
Very bouncy. I'm gonna steer at the very last second right there. Do a 360. Hope to get enough point. Okay, 75 points is pretty good. I will aim about here, I think. Yep,
96ポイントなんで、あともう一回何か決めれば
97 points.
1ポイント、なんか2ポイントもらえたから97になりました。
Barely got the silver medal. Nice, amazing. With 7 seconds to spare.
Wonderful. Just real quick, wanted to break in with a $500 donation from Luna
野
Rexy.
球かもしれないし、
comment,
ベイ
but
ブ
thank
レー
you
ドか
so
もしれ
much
な
for
い。
your generous donation. And remember, Rastats asked for that 7777777 for all of the luck on these runs. So if you want to get your donations in for that, we would love to have them.
これはなんか高得点
Exactly.
もらえ
So
そう
I'm
な
gonna
気
do
が。
value right there. So I'm gonna go to the left and then up steer to the right. Do a very nice flip, and as you have noticed, these are custom cars made especially for this one by me.
おー、すごいすごい。
Member from
2回で
the United
250。
States
ま
of
だ足りないの
America. So
か。
shout out to Min if he's
最後
watching
に
the run. He made some fantastic cars. I wanted some cars with a sunrise theme because the name of the game is TrackMania Sunrise. And look at the beautiful lights that we have in the
おー、
back.
すごい。
Absolutely
ロケットの間
mesmerizing.
を飛び
We
抜け
get
て。
enough point on this map. I could have done a 360 in between the pillar and the rocket, but that was a bit risky. I just wanted to get the silver medal, and I got gold, so I'm fine with it. All right, this one, another Baker map. So what we're gonna do is a full 360 right there. What we call strat, you just hit onto the wall of the building next to you and then hope to get a lot of points. Okay,
360
completely
タ
messed
ー
that
ン
up,
を
but
決
that
め
is 100 points, so could be good. I think this could be enough. Let me see. I need to think fast. I need 206 points. This is a very clean stunt. Yeah,
もう一度
it's
3
gonna be
あ、ここ
way
の
more than enough.
540か。
And then I just do another 360 at the end. Oh, this one is
も
beautiful.
う一
Look
回
at this. This is some Tony Hawk
360
stuff
で、
with cars, but still amazing. Flip flop. This one, cursed car. So I do have to brake at a very specific moment. So I full accelerate, then up, full release. And then left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. To only do one flip. I could do 2 flips, but sometimes they only do 1.5 flips and you just land on your back. And then the last part is also a bit RNG, so I'm going to try to get some good luck, line up properly, get a good flip, seems to be good, then get another flip by jumping
な
behind.
んか、なんかいろいろ、なんかいろいろおかしい。
This is what we call the turtle in TrackMania. In some cases, you can save it, but with this very heavy car, you cannot save
こ
it.
こ
So we'll
の
have to
速
start
度を
again.
出し切らずに落ちるのはわざとなんでしょう
Because
ね。
on the stadium car, you can drive
これで
on,
縦回転して
when
ポイン
you're
ト
on
もらっ
your
てま
back.
すし
It's
ね。
a very
で、この
nice
後の、
mechanic.
なんか、
Slowly,
ループこれ途切れてるん
I
だ。
just need to aim perfectly here. Okay, maybe if I stab like this and then jump like this, I can flip well. Okay, I don't have enough points, so I will have to restart. Sadly, I was not lucky with the point system. So this is one of the tracks where I feared not getting it first try. I knew that this was going to be one of the hard tracks. 76 points is good. I only need 72 points now. So I will take it very safe and then get full speed here. And then just pray. There you go. This is a lot of speed. Amazing. Oh, what a
おー、すごいすごい。
7 points. Nice. And this is only silver medal. So imagine what you need to get in order to get off a medal. So now we are at the 6 last tracks of the stunts campaign. This one pretty easy. I just need to aim pretty precisely. Gonna do a backflip and then one of the biggest stunts so far. Up, there you go. Gonna do a lot of flips. I think this is a 1080 stunt. Maybe. Let's see.
なんか、限られたオブジェクト
Now I'm
で、
gonna do another
いろいろな
like this.
アクションができるように、さっきのパズルもそうでしたけ
And now I just
ど、
need to jump straight into the finish, and this will be more than enough for silver medal. Gonna
面
release
白い
not
作りしてますね、
fly
こ
the
の
map,
ゲー
but
ム。
don't release too early, else you would just hit the top of that building. After that, we go to a medallion, which is also a very easy map because you have 2 minutes, which will be very different from the map right after, which is one of the maps that I fear the most as well. You will see why. But this map, 2 minutes is more than enough time in order to get silver medal. So first jump, we got 117 points right there. One, we're just gonna do a classic stunt. So we're just gonna do a chain stunt like this. Gonna release,
これは
try to
ポイント
aim
高そう。
properly, do the full stunt. Yeah, that was not the cleanest landing you've ever seen. But that will do the trick. Then I'm gonna do a alley-oop right there. And that is not going to be enough, sadly. Okay, and the car is turtling. So that was a bit unlucky. I said that this was easy, and then, of course, something that never happens before. It had happened before, but not often. So we'll have to start again. I can respawn on these maps if they have any checkpoints. but I would lose 50 points.
限られた時間の中でどこをどう走ってポイントを獲得するかっていうのは、これはこれでさっきのパズルとは違うパズル味がありますね。
There you go. This is clean. Keeping way more speed than before. Then this alley-oop will be much more clean. I'm going to stop it right there. Not going to try to do another rotation. That would be a bit too risky. After that, I can do another stunt for 70 points, I guess. Let's do another stunt here.
もう一回やったらギリギリポイントが足りるのかな？
Nice. And we got more than enough points for silver medal. So I can just drive back straight to finish line, which is right about here. And now the despair, the complete despair on this track called Spin Hell. It is literally a spin hell. So we will have some time to read donation in a moment. But first, I'll show you what I will try to do for the next 3 minutes on that map. So first, we're going to do backflip. After that is done, we're just going to go straight and keep doing the same stuff over and over again until we have enough points. Right there, I'm going to full steer to the left, then hope for a good landing here, a good flip, and now you have time some donation.
Wonderful. We have $20 from Faulty
要
Mentality.
求
that
ポイントが
appropriately says,
655とかなり高い。
Thank you so much for that donation. We also have $25 from Tomato Walrus that says, "We love GDQ." Thanks, Tomato Walrus. So do we. I also wanted to give you a quick update on that 4-player Lunar Red Dark House incentive that we opened just before this run. We already have $1,193 for the $15,000 needed for that incentive. If you want to see really hard rabbit and steel, you definitely want to get your donations in for that. We also have a real quick $25 from Beastie that says, "Greetings from the UK, second year in a row attending this fantastic event, and it's always so much fun. Love to support such a great cause. Keep up the good work."
All right, we are doing pretty good for now. We need 600 points in about 3 minutes. So I'm going to try to get these remaining 200 points very cleanly. Okay, I need to get a good landing because this car can
あまり回転できずに落ちた。
almost had a heart attack, and so do you did. All right, okay, nice. Now we're just going to keep on going. We need 1 minute to get 150 points. And full steer to the right here. Hope to land clean here as well. Okay, and now I only need 40 points remaining. And we should get it
一応なんか空中制御できるんですね。どうやってやってるかはよくわからないですけど。
Well, we have a quick $7 from Anonymous that says, "Let's get a $7 train going to hit that 777,777. Let's go!"
あと3ポイント足りない。
3 points right there. So I'm just going to do one very simple jump. There you go, and just go straight to one of the finish line. There is one located right about here, and after that it will be the last 3 tracks of the run. Maybe some of the viewers in the chat can donate toward an incentive.
We would definitely love to see that. So go ahead and get those donations in. We are rapidly approaching that 777.
And this track, a lot of RNG, especially on that first jump. Sometimes you get a double flip, sometimes you get a simple flip or no flip at all. I just got it clean right there. I'm gonna do a strat here. So this is the coast car. Clearly not the car made for stunt because, as you remember, this is a very, very slow car. Got 190 points. Then this stunt will be deterministic for the end of the run. Just gonna hope to get a clean landing. Gonna stabilize the car as much as I can. Okay, nice. We've got enough points. So that would be a first try. Amazing. So yeah, I was feeling very shaky at the start of a run. I've done plenty of marathon runs before, but the last one was a long time ago. So yeah, you can indeed get shaky even without the pressure of the cloud. But now it's we are doing better, and we will get the 2 final tracks of this run with first a press forward start, so that we can easily get 170 points. So I just can raise the controller, not do anything, and wait to get some absolute 3 points, or maybe 273.
これはもうなんかまっすぐ走るだけで。
We'll see. I don't really remember how many points we get. It is indeed 273 points. Up, I'm going to switch the camera right there. Then we're gonna do some
まっすぐ走るだけで
here.
273 ポイントもらえた。
A lot of speed. Okay, I'm gonna try to aim here. Can I jump well? Nice. So you have different cameras in the game. This was camera number 3, which is called the interior camera. This is camera number 1, which is pretty far from the car, and then you have camera number 2 that is a bit closer to the car. Right now, the game wants us to go to the left, but just to play it safe, I will just do a jump on this platform. So that is going to be, oh, that is going to be a huge jump. Surely the biggest jump in the entire run. And I could have gone for even one more flip. And after that is done, I can directly drop down to here. And then I have more than enough points for silver medal and cross the finish line, just like so. Boom, boom, boom. All right, giant pinball, which is going to be the final map. There's a bit of adaptation on this map. What we're going to do is an air brake right there, just when the car becomes...
今更気づいたんですけど、右下のスピードメーターって、車の先頭、車の前方に向けてどれくらいの速度で進んでるかになるんで、こういった風に回転しながらだと、後ろを向いたときは速度が、あそこなんか速度がゼロになるんですね。
So it's not press forward, you really need to get a good timing. There you go, the car is tilted a bit more towards the ground, so that is good. Now I can land here.
カメラの向かってる方向に対してのスピードではなくて、車の前方方向に向かってのスピードですね。
Stop steering and then aim. Full release. Full release in order to land right about here. Then go straight, switch back the camera.
はい、横回転はいいけど縦回転の主観視点はちょっと怖すぎる。
Line up the car because I need to be completely straight right about. Then I'm gonna brake, not go on that upper platform. What I'm gonna do here is another stunt. So we need 828 points, so this is good. We've got 662, only 1 minute remaining, which will be more than enough. Then another jump like so. That is gonna be 759. Need to be pretty clean here. 790, and for the final huge stunt of the run, there you go, you can cheer, and then we will go straight into the finish line with finishing 360. So that was TrackMania Sunrise Puzzle 100% instant, any percent, that is time. I hope you all enjoyed that run, despite the sloppy start, we should say. But there you go, we have finished that stunt.
タイマーストップですね。GG です。
Thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to say before we go?
Yeah, of course, I would like to shout out the entire TrackMania community, of course, the different restreams, especially the French restream.
そうですね、ソニックとかブランカは常時、ブランカはね、必殺技使っただけですけど、ソニックとかは本当常に常時目線ですね。
But someone made a new patch for the game, and now you can download it. So you can download it for free. It's one of the best TrackMania games, even though it was released back in 2005. It's mostly a solo game. You have the race tracks, which are the normal TrackMania tracks. Then the platform tracks, where you need to finish the tracks with the least amount of tries possible. You have a lot of different platform jumps. And then you have two different game modes that are very, very weird and very unique, called Crazy and Extreme Race.
なんか他にもクレイジーとかエクストリームレースとか気になるカテゴリーがあるので、もしね、興味の湧いた方はスピード.com なり、動画なりでチェックしてみてください。今のパズルもスタントも、スタント特にだいぶクレイジーだったんですけど、それとは別枠でクレイジーってなんだろうね。あ、そっか。
Thank you so much for that spectacular run, Rastats. I know my mind was absolutely blown.
ただいまのゲームはトラックマニアサンライズでした。解説はいなかった。それでは、ここで司会進行の方交代となります。ここまでありがとうございました。引き続き SDGQ2024 をお楽しみください。それでは失礼いたします。
We also have $25 from Synthetic Witch that says, "Gotta donate during TrackMania." This game was my childhood. Let's get that $777,777 for ultimate luck. And we've just about met that, audience in chat. Thank you so much. And just really quickly, we have one more $7 from Call Me John that says, but of course we joined the $7 train. Greetings from the Netherlands, and let's get to the $777,777. All right. Looks like we are now ready for an interview. So, audience, chat, stay right where you are and let's take a look at this fabulous upcoming information. Apologies, we actually just have more time to read donations, which is honestly one of my favorite times. But I do want to let you know that for that 4-player Lunar Red Dark House incentive, the Rabbit and Steel run that we're going to have later, we're already up to $2,354 of the $15,000 that we need for that run. And just so